Hi, so I'm just beginning here with my raw data, and like I said, I got this from Mockaroo, so there's about just 1,000 records. And the first thing I'm going to do is I basically want to create a summary by course type. So here I've got my different courses here, okay? And I want to just have a summary of the spend by these different ones. So I'm going to begin by converting this into a table because it makes it easier to manage. So I go to Insert and Table, and notice here I've just clicked on one cell here in the data table, and then I click OK. Right. My second step is to go up here to Table Design, and then I go across here to Summarize a Pivot Table, and I'm going to put this on a new worksheet, and then I click OK. And what I need to do at this point is I'm basically going to drag course type or course name down into my rows, that on the left hand side, and then I'm just going to drag amount down here as well. Okay, and these numbers were completely randomly generated. Now if I want to, let's say for example, add a chart to this, again click in it, pivot table analyze, and just choose my chart here. All right, and I do like me a nice little bar chart. Click OK. All right, I'm just going to resize it there. I don't need my total, so I'm just going to delete that. What I could also do then as well is maybe just put even see if I want to add maybe data labels so people can see the amount. Okay, and I'm just going to rename this to total spend by course type. Now remember that one of the stipulations was that we would have this, be able to see this data by gender. So I'm going to use a slicer for that. So I click up here, go up here to my pivot table, analyze, and then I just choose slicer. And if you kind of remember that when you choose the one up here, basically what you need there, I always think of it as being a bit like a room. You've thrown everything into it and you know it's there somewhere. So slicer, and I just tick the box for gender, and then I click OK. Okay, so this one here, there is a whole bunch of different ones in it, which is fine. And I'm just going to put it up here at the top. Just do Control and plus to insert some rows. And then I also want it to fit nicely at the top. So I click up here on Slicer, and I'm just going to change the number of columns maybe to 3. And then just resize a little bit. Just park it. Now I don't have enough space, so I just need to go here and just do it. Control and plus again. And then if I click on this one, what I can do then is I'm just going to match up the color coding a little bit. So I'm going to click here, slicer, maybe change the formatting to green, and then choose this one. Notice I click just one cell, choose design, and I might just choose, let's say, this light green as well. And then the last one here, change this to green by clicking on this one, color, and we go down here now to this other green as well. Okay, or I could choose some other variation of it. I might just go with that one. Okay. Now, of course, I might also say as well, okay, can you give me the percentage breakdown? So if I click here on this one, if I add amount on again a second time, and I'm just going to rename that to percentage breakdown. And if I just do a right click, show values as, and I'm just going to go for percentage of grand total. Okay. And it's actually even added in here as well into my chart. And if I want to do the last little bit, I might just go conditional formatting, let's say color scales, or I might just go for data bars here. Choose this one, I might choose that bright yellow, and then if I choose this one here, all cells showing, it gives me, it draws the eye then to the different amounts and so on. Okay, and obviously then if I come up here to these, I can choose each of these in turn, female, male, if I want to choose polygender, and then to clear it, I just come back up to this one. Right. So I hope you found that useful. That's just on the first one, on how we would summarize our spend by course type.